Welcome, aspiring architects. Today, I'm about to unveil the ultimate collection of books that will be your trusted companions on the journey to mastering architecture. These are not just textbooks, they are your mentors, your guides, your windows into the very soul of design, construction, history, and innovation. Whether you're drafting your first sketch or leading a major project, these books will shape your vision and sharpen your craft. So, let's embark on this literary tour that every architecture student simply must experience. Imagine having the definitive go-to handbook that every professional architect turns to, a cornerstone of the discipline that codifies the art and science of building. That's Architectural Graphic Standards by the American Institute of Architects. This monumental work compiles the essential details, building codes, materials, and construction standards you need to bring your designs to life, safely, efficiently, and beautifully. It's the bedrock reference that turns your ideas into real standing structures. Now, picture a master artist who distills the complex language of architecture into clear, vivid illustrations, teaching you to see beyond walls and roofs, into the very essence of space and form. Space and Order by Francis D.K. Ching does exactly that. Through his iconic hand-drawn visuals, Ching reveals how forms interact, how spaces breathe, and how order creates harmony. This book trains your eyes and your mind to perceive architecture, not just as a structure, but as an expressive, living art form. Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes, beneath the surface of your beautiful designs? Building Construction Illustrated, also by Francis D.K. Ching, pulls back the curtain. It's an eloquent and accessible guide to the nuts and bolts of construction, from foundations to finishes, from structural systems to materials. With clarity and precision, it shows you how buildings truly come together, bridging imagination with reality. Imagine having a comprehensive manual that tells you exactly how people move, live, and interact within spaces, based on real human dimensions and needs. Architect's Data by Ernst Neufert is that indispensable compass. This vast repository of ergonomic measurements and spatial standards is your blueprint for designing environments that are not only beautiful, but deeply functional and comfortable. It's the silent architect behind every well-proportioned room and thoughtful layout. Think about holding in your hands a compact yet powerful guide that condenses vital building codes, material specifications, and practical design data. Perfect for those critical moments when you need quick, reliable answers. The Architecture Reference and Specification book by Julia McMorrow delivers exactly that. Whether you're in the studio or on site, this resource is your steady companion, keeping your work precise and compliant. Step beyond the present and journey through centuries of human creativity, exploring the rich stories, rituals, and cultures that have shaped our built environment. A History of Architecture, Settings and Rituals by Spyro Kostov does more than chronicle buildings. It immerses you in the cultural fabric behind them. Understanding this history deepens your appreciation for context and informs your designs with timeless wisdom. Have you ever marveled at the silent strength of a soaring skyscraper or the steadfast arch of a bridge? Structures, or Why Things Don't Fall Down by J.E. Gordon unravels the elegant science behind these feats. With wit and clarity, Gordon makes structural engineering approachable, explaining the principles that keep our buildings upright without drowning you in complicated formulas. What if the secret to creating spaces that feel alive lies in timeless design principles that connect deeply with human experience? The Timeless Way of Building by Christopher Alexander reveals these enduring patterns. This profound work invites you to rethink architecture as a living, breathing process, one that nurtures belonging, comfort, and harmony. Imagine mastering the intricate craft of detailing, where every corner, joint, and connection balances function, durability, and beauty. Architectural Detailing, Function, Constructability, Aesthetics by Edward Allen and Patrick Rand is your masterclass. This book guides you through the delicate dance of designing components that not only work flawlessly, but also elevate the aesthetic quality of your buildings. Finally, envision harnessing your architectural talents to heal communities and rebuild lives in the wake of disaster and hardship. Design like you give a damn. Architectural Responses to Humanitarian Crises by Architecture for Humanity embodies the heart and soul of socially conscious design. Through inspiring case studies and real-world projects, this book challenges you to create architecture that transcends form, making a meaningful difference in the world. Now that you've discovered these incredible books, it's time to take the next step. Equip yourself with this knowledge. Dive into these pages and let them inspire your journey to becoming a visionary architect. If you enjoyed this guide, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which book are you most excited to read first? Or is there a favorite that changed the way you design? Your architectural future starts right here, so let's build it together.